What up, y'all? So a lot of people have been asking me how to get their music on my brand, Vile Hip Hop News. I think I got away. I'm going to start doing music video reactions for independent artists. If you're interested, email me at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com for details. Want a live interview with Viral Hip Hop News? Email me, Sam Ant, at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com. Let's go.
And I think that sparked the investigation that the government, listen, they set it off. They didn't rush to the grand jury. We haven't got, they did the search warrant back in March of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know that they got 3 AR-15s with defaced serial numbers back in March. We just learned that yesterday or day before yesterday, whenever the indictment was unsealed, right?
Right.
We just learned that. I think that this indictment is only the first. What we will see is a superseding indictment, which will have probably a great deal more counts. Because this one is only 13 counts. And I think this was just, let's just get this out there, get the process started, get the ball rolling, and then we'll come back and supersede this indictment at a later time.
Will we see other names be brought up? Because I know you were speaking about there were other parties involved. If you have this type of situation going on, there has to be other parties involved. But we haven't heard any other names yet. And we've talked to a number of other people, and they seem to believe that there's certain names being protected right now under fear that there could be some names very damaging in some of these situations that could further affect others, powerful, more influential things going on in the world.
Yeah,
the election and things like that. What do you think about that?
I agree. I think that there's a real danger that this man doesn't make it to trial for that very reason.
What do you mean by that?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. So, man. So let me ask you this. Let me because Diddy is innocent until proven guilty.
Absolutely, he is presumed. He is presumed innocent. Absolutely.
Right. And due process has to take place. But in our opinion, is this done? Is this over? Because it seems like in the court of public opinion, this dude is already buried under the jail.
Yeah.
And like you just alluded to, it may be some things outside of all of our imaginations, some serious things going on that we aren't privy to even know about. So is this trial or is this situation with Diddy done before it even started, in your opinion?
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's done. And I don't think that the evidence, I don't think anybody wants to have a public trial with the evidence that they recovered at that mansion.
Damn.
I do not. And I don't know if there's any correlation to all of the people that are stepping down all over the record world, the music industry today. Folks, it's like, I'm out, because the federal government, they need to check how many people are Googling which states have a have reciprocity with New York or extradition treaties. I mean, with the United States, because folks are planning their escape.
Yeah, the parties were packed.
Yeah,
it was a lot of people in the parties. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. And they got 30 thumb drives.
Whew.
Right, 30 drives.
Oh God,
that's how much video evidence they have. And it was his thing to record it all. And some of the descriptions sound like it comes from having watched some of that, right? Because they talk about the freak-offs and what his participation was in the freak-offs. Yeah, and it's disturbing, as a former prosecutor, they got to watch those videos.
Yeah.
They got to watch them. That's horrible.
Right.
That's horrible. That part.
Yeah, I got to ask you this. If you knew that he was done, I'm sure his attorneys had to know that he was done. Why didn't he just run? Why didn't he do the Russell Simmons thing and get on the jet, take his bags of money, just be out? Why not?
Yeah.
I would have been out. I'm sorry. Honestly. If I had the money like that, I'm gone. I'm not going to sit and let,
innocent or guilty. I think I'm out.
Pride and ego before the fall. Pride and ego before the fall. You know what I mean? And there is always a danger when there is a defendant who has beat trial before.
Okay.
Right? Because they have this false sense of security because they've won before that they can win again.
Right.
So that could be some of it. I really don't know. You know what I mean? Aside from maybe he was taking the advice of his attorneys to come to New York and surrender yourself to these people, and it was going to work out. Like I don't know. Because one of the things that I've said, and I say again, I really hope that they prepared him for the reality that he would not be getting bail, and I don't think that they did.
It don't look like it. Don't seem like it.
It doesn't seem like it. And from people that went in the courtroom, when the judge said that, bail denied, his eyes got wide. Well, at least that's what was reported to me.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, yeah, yeah. So maybe he didn't understand the reality. He thought that maybe he would be able to stay out while the trial, was pending. And they may have sold him that dream, that fantasy, and I bet you he is pissed right now that they were wrong.
Money can't save him.
No, not this time.
Now, correct us, or correct me if I'm wrong. The last time we spoke, I think you were very critical of his legal team.
I'm always critical of legal teams. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what would you say? I mean, from listening to you, it doesn't sound like you're too impressed on what they got going on now. It doesn't seem like they got their ducks in order at all. And when you are the defense in a federal case, if your ducks aren't in order, your defendant is good as done. You're done.
It's done. It's over.
It's over. I don't even know what kind of. I don't even know question I'm asking. I'm just kind of.
We talked. I think we talked about it a little bit before you came. We talked a little bit about the bail package that they presented and how woefully insufficient it was. And so, that is the second instance of, I don't want to say ineffective assistance, but, deficiencies, I should say, in his defense. The first was the statement that was made by the lawyer, like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. We tell our clients to shut the fuck up. And then you want to talk? You want to shut the fuck up. Why are you making statements? It's not helpful. It's not helpful. All you need to, and then you're making the wrong statement. My client is innocent. That's not the statement you make. You don't need to prove that he's innocent. He doesn't need to prove that he's innocent. They need to prove he's guilty.
Right.
There you go.
Okay. And if he's not guilty, that doesn't mean he's innocent. Right. So stop with that. Just say, my client looks forward to his day in court. My client maintains his innocence, or my client maintains, that he's not guilty. That's it. And then try your case. Let it come to you, though. Don't get in front of it.
Is there any, you kind of spoke on it earlier that he might be cooperating. Is there any chance of Diddy cooperating, maybe giving him information on something that could lessen his time? Maybe he knows something about something. I don't know.
There's always a chance that you can cooperate. It depends on the value of your information.
Yeah.
Right. And so there's always an opportunity for you to earn you a 5K down with departure letter, which is what you get when you are a successful cooperator. Right. That's always an option. And it depends on what type of information he may have and what it may lead to. Right. Because it's got to be actionable information, something they can use. Don't just tell me shit that I can't do nothing with. Right. It's got to be actionable information that they can actually use that will produce arrest and convictions.
On the flip side, if we go back to that and there are people in power, it goes back to what you said a few minutes ago. Are they going to let that get out?
Exactly.
Lord, man.
Exactly. And the fact that he's in, the fact that he wasn't released on bail, that only puts more pressure on him to possibly consider cooperating.
Yeah.